Well, Dave, we just spoke with Tony. He said that he's doing well and that he'll face hitters like you mentioned on Wednesday. But what do you see just the progression for him being when it comes to just that build-up? Is he going to have to do multiple rehab starts, or what kind of are you looking at?
Well, it is going to be multiple rehab starts. I would kind of, depending on how he comes out of Wednesday, we'll know more. But I see him taking a couple starts probably at the facility at CBR just so we can kind of manage the build-up. When that is in relation to Wednesday, that will be determined once we see how he comes out of it.
Do you still think that the timeline of a late April return is still, I guess, kind of realistic?
Yeah, I think so. I think that once he gets out of the live, and if there's, then starting the progression with, obviously at least 2 outings, probably 3 outings, and that kind of puts us towards the end of April, yeah.
Who's out there right now that he can pitch to? Talking about teammates?
It would be teammates, guys within the organization.
Okay. Do you call that extended spring training still?
I think we do. I think that's still the case, yeah.
With growth going tonight and just the whole group of young guys, like when these guys are going to pitch for you this year, what is it that you're looking for to let you know, or that can help them kind of cement themselves at this level?
I think obviously the quality of strike throwing, I think is one part of it. I think with the young players, you're trying to gain information on a potential track record and build a track record and of dependency. And I think that, when you got a young pitcher going out there to make a start, you want to feel that he's dependable enough to realize his pitch count, get through innings, manage stress to keep us in a ball game, and pass it to the next guy.
You think it's a little bit of, like, with these 4 that you guys kind of expect to help you out this year, so like a healthy competition there, just kind of pushing each other and knowing that, there's a couple different guys that are in the mix to, be called up at any point to need a starter?
I think that's fair, and I don't think that's a bad thing. But I do think that given Ryan's injury, to build him up, smart and safe. With Gavin just continuing to pitch and build minor league innings. So I think that with Michael, this is just something for him to just an opportunity. And he's going to have some runway and go out there and be himself and pitch well and compete.
It seems like his story would seem pretty resilient to get to this point. Like, what is it that allows him to sort of come up and down as often as he did last year and come in for a spot start here for a couple starts and sort of run with it?
Yeah, I think that we're all created differently, and I think Michael, in that sense, is very good about compartmentalizing stuff that he can control, can't control. And last year, any way you look at it, the up down, pitching to try to stay, or that kind of anxiety is not easy. But he managed it really well. And so I think that everything we've put in front of him, all the things that he's had to go through, with the surgery, the rehab, getting kicked in the teeth early on in his professional career, but getting to the other side, all that stuff, he's come out on the other side, which is a credit to him.
Does Pepiot started throwing yet?
No. He was supposed to take 3 or 4 days off, so I don't think he started throwing yet.
Do you know how much longer he's going to need?
I don't. I'll dig in on that, but I don't think he started throwing it quite yet. But it's close.
Do you think he's kind of fully past the whole elbow thing, like as far as his throwing progression and all that stuff?
I do. With Chris, the work I've seen from the training room, the work on the field, the intensity of the throw, I don't think that the arm is giving him a problem at
all. Seems like Matt's made an improvement overnight. Allowed him to get back into the lineup. Yeah,
you know what? He was potentially ready to come in and play defense yesterday if we would have tied the game up or went ahead or tied the game up. So today, I think there's some soreness, but he feels obviously good enough to play.
For the national championship.
Oh man. So my heart is rooting for my home city team, San Diego State, but they're up against a giant. So I'm just hoping for a good game. We'll see what happens.